The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight, hello everyone, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, and thanks for joining us on this fine Thursday afternoon. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And the starting group for the Spurs. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. Fox is out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Trent's out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
That one goes. Count it. Antetokounmpo.
IWSP.
To start the game for the Bucks. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Vassell wide open. Offline with his 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Lopez.
Hi.
Just 5 to shoot. And the basket by Lillard.
A smart idea to set up Lillard, a man who knows how to score.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. They get it again. Barnes outside. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Prince finds Lillard. And they get it. Hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Bucks making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
San Antonio making a switch here. Paul's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Now, here's Kuzma. Still scoreless. And that one is good.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. To the right side. Wembanyama, a screen. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Out to the wing. Here's Livingston. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Paul surveying the floor. Wembanyama, a screen on Lillard. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Sinks the triple.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Paul. And too long on the shot. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
So they take the lead. 11 points in the game.
Downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Here's Castle. Nothing on the board. 24 seconds left in the first. Lillard from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Trains the three-pointer.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so it's Damian Lillard making... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were out of the rafters. He punched it in. Are you kidding me?
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Paul kicks to Fox. Spurs passing it around. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Johnson against Green. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. when they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and it's Taurean Prince in for Green. Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Paul.
I don't know that anyone covers as much ground in 1 or 2 strides as Giannis.
Johnson in the corner. Another miss by Johnson.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. And once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Back to Fox. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And so it's Milwaukee with it. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Tries it from 19. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the quarter.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Zohan, the pass to Johnson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Bucks leading by 14. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Again, Giannis missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Count that bucket.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Fox against Porter. Johnson outside. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Three-pointer, Lillard, and another three for Milwaukee.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Bucks leading by 19. Lillard scanning the floor. And another three for Milwaukee.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Here's Paul with some arc. The rebound by the Bucks. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now Lillard. He's got 26. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Yep, that one goes in there. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
A master at finding angles to finish. Chris Paul uses quickness to his advantage.
Lillard from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Paul with the buckets.
The strength and balance of Paul overcoming some physical defense there.
Lopez kicks to Lillard. For the 3. Rebounded by Castle. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Pass to Castle. And the 3 off target. And so it's Milwaukee with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many 3-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And all right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
And get ready for the half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
On the court for San Antonio. Up in the front court, it'll be Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA thanks. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
3-pointer, Fox traps in the tray. Fox has got 5 now.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. And Wembanyama outside. Got a piece of it. It's Sullivan. It's a Kumbo. Fast break, Milwaukee. There's the 3. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Timeout.
San Antonio calls timeout. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
Wembanyama.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Lillard outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here he goes. And the basket by Castle.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
Kuzma kicks to Giannis. Lillard outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 41.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Wow, Fox hitting them right back with that aggressive take.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Milwaukee leading by 23. Fires the three. Lillard misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Castle. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. Lopez finds Lillard. Shoots the three. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 44.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
It's Fox with the drive. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. The Spurs also changing it up. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And it's Paul in for Fox. The shot's good from Paul.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Prince. Pulls up. Johnson can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Lillard from outside. Again, what an avalanche! He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Paul. Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Sims, defended by Wembanyama. Lillard from outside. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Castle. Paul for 3. Lillard with the rebound. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.